Hello and welcome to the session about Digital Stationery Consortium. My name is Heidi Wang. I'm in charge at Wacom for the ink division, but at the same time I'm also the VP of the Digital Stationery Consortium. I have been with Wacom for more than 10 years, and when DSC was founded back in 2016, I was very fortunate to be part of the member, setting up the organization together with several partners. We are a global network of different kinds of partners, sharing a common interest and vision to build unique, innovative, smart digital stationery solutions. We originally actually started with technology and product-centric perspective, which showed over time to us, after building all these new products, that it's time also, and it's mandatory really, to be more connected to the users and more connected to the industries to really tailor and advocate the new way of dealing with digital pen, ink and paper. We always think creatively, we're always ready to take new challenges, and we always really discuss where are the new opportunities to create new solutions around digital pen, ink and paper. Over time, we will also see more and more use cases coming up in new domains like digital signature. We see for many years artists, designers, product creators are really utilizing the power and the opportunities coming from digital stationeries. So please join us and listen to the future vision and outlook that our chairman and CEO of Wacom, Nobu Ide, will share with us.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Nobu Ide. I'm CEO of Wacom Corporations. So this session, we're just going to talk about our DSC, Digital Stationery Consortium, which we launched almost like 5 years ago, and today we are here. Looking back the last 5 years, I still remember we started the very small tiny sessions 5 years ago, DSC, and at that time we have very strong vision and belief Wacom should take these initiatives of digital stationery consortiums. So of course we have solution technologies for the digital drawing, but most likely, our products or solutions are really focusing like professional creators, animators, designers, and of course we are selling some technology to other OEM customers, but it's not big portions. But our vision at that time is, hey, it's not creative product, it's not about a professional instrument, it's stationery. Stationery means, we should deliver all the different kinds of experience to the, the users, communities across. And also stationery is not just focusing on performance or accuracy. The stationery has some aspect, hey, which stationery I should pick up, or some collections, or showing off your pen case, whole variety of the kinds users should enjoy. How Wacom can organize some new communities, brand new communities, how we can invite our partners and trying to compose this brand new experience of digital stationery. So I think that's the beginning of DSC 5 years ago.
My name is Felix. I'm working for Montblanc, which is a leader in writing culture. I work at Montblanc since somewhat like 7 years, and my responsibility is actually to build up new technologies for our categories. So in particular also for our category of writing instruments. Montblanc is a member of the DSC since day one. We're a founding member together with Wacom and others. We truly believe that stationery needs more technology, and we're a great promoter of digital stationery technologies. We see a great benefit of the DSC to promote new technologies in this area, to give users more value and incorporate better digital workflows in their everyday work life.
Hi, my name is Katarina Cho. I'm the S Pen Technology Partnership Manager at Samsung Electronics. At Samsung, we inspire the world and shape the future with transformative ideas and technologies. We redefine the worlds of smartphones, wearable devices, tablets, PCs, and also TVs, digital appliances, network systems, and memory. So it's the whole package, Samsung Electronics. When we first started out Digital Stationery Consortium 5 years ago, I was actually quite new to the pen technology as well. It was my first biggest partnership role to take on after I started business development as my career in Samsung. Looking back 5 years ago, I didn't know that we would grow as Digital Stationery Consortium so much together, providing new technologies to the world and making everyone's digital writing experience better than it was before.
Yeah, my name is Marco Ahmer. I'm working at Lamy for 16 years in the product management. I'm responsible for all the products that we are developing and launch to market, and also for the brand Lamy itself. We are a recent fountain and producer and totally addicted for over 14 years to traditional handwriting system. I really can't remember, maybe was it coincidence or a good situation. We get in contact with Wacom. And this was the beginning of a very fruitful cooperation, collaboration, develop processes. And what we realized, this was also possible by being a member of the DSC and all these e-ink technology, we managed to integrate the Wacom technology into one of our world-famous bestsellers. And this was the breakthrough for us in cooperation, being a partner at the DSC to enter the digital writing scene.
Hi, this is FY again. I'm now working in E-Ink as the president of the E-Ink. I'm responsible for the business and operation in the E-Ink. And since E-Ink now is almost 30 years old, and we are fully focusing on e-paper business and production service to our customers. And it just perfectly meets, match to DSC, because this is a digital paper business. That is why we joined in 2017 to DSC, and hopefully we can create a business together, because this is a digital stationery consortium, and we are playing the role of this digital transformation from the conventional paper to digitization paper.
My name is Alex Final, and I'm a chemist from educational side, and I'm working now for 18 years for STAEDTLER, so a long time. I joined in 2003 STAEDTLER, so also a high traditional company, also high competence companies I found, and since 2007 I'm responsible for research and development at STAEDTLER. So we are responsible for the realization of new products, for example.
I'm Hiroshi Tanaka from Fujitsu Client Computing Limited. So I'm responsible for product planning for PC. So FCC, we launched the first computing device called FM8 in 1981. After that, we consistently from planning to develop, design, manufacture, sales, and support PC more than 40 years. Our motto is getting closer with users, so that FCCL aims to deliver computing much easier, so we run our business globally.
Hi everyone, my name is Sayatake Komine. I'm a head of Technology Solution Business Unit of Wacom. And actually, for DSC, I was involved with the almost beginning of the of the period. We are proud of our product, digital pen, design, but we are impressed by the analog pen company's design. For our point of view, like latency and linearity is a very important thing. But of course, analog stationery, writing feeling is very key. Actually, they think much more than ours. We learned a lot from this activity, the digital and analog cross business.
And that was for me DSC 5 years, as well as I think I would even call it friendships. Yeah, we had so many good discussions, and everyone had so much passion that I would say there was really some development of friendships between the members of the DSC. So it feels a bit like an extended family because you have everyone with this passion and moving something in this space, and that's what actually kept DSC always alive, is this passion for the task behind it. Because as stated, it seems to be small for the regular consumer and customer, but if you just think about what writing is about, it's really defining. It's big. It's a very big task.
Digital Stationery Consortium had allowed us to pursue so many new partnership opportunities. Of course, Wacom is our long-standing partner that we have made the S Pen together with for the past 10 years. We were also very lucky to have the chances to collaborate with other prestigious stationery partners as well, such as Lamy, STAEDTLER, and Montblanc. With their help, we were able to provide the analog writing experience onto digital products. And this is what a lot of our fans love about using the Galaxy S Pen devices.
And then we got in contact with Wacom. And I remember all our first discussions together here in Nuremberg. And then after several meetings, we came up with the idea to do something together, to have a joint development of a new and innovative product. And this was the starting point of that. And also an additional partner was so this was not only between Wacom and STAEDTLER company, this was also an important part was Samsung company, which was also in this relationship a very important player. I remember these discussions and also the challenges for us in that case, that we want to do something together to get access based on EMR technology from Wacom and let's say to create something new, something innovative. Yeah, we did it, and we did it successfully.
Yeah, the collaboration with Montblanc is also amazing, actually. The first project was a digital pen for Samsung, and the second project was augmented paper. Digital pen with real ink. The note can be digitized.
This is a clash of traditions or way of working and development, especially for us. We are coming from a period where we have a certain understanding of how product has to be developed, and we face a totally different approach in the digital writing partners. But we learn from that, and we also face a lot of passion towards our way. Wacom, for example, is an excellent partner who was willing to invest their resources into our questions and step backs, and we believed in the solution of the product that we were facing in the future, and at the end it happened. And what helps a lot was also the demand of one of the most famous member of the DSC, Samsung. They were highly demanding our traditional writing instrument or our traditional model with their or the Wacom technology. So this helps also to speed up a little bit our way of development, and at the end we found a very good solution.
So handwriting is something so important for the development of young people. A lot of studies go in that direction and give the proof of that handwriting, learning by handwriting is so important, and in contrast to only use the keyboard, for example, for documentation, for writing, etc. So handwriting is very important, and with the EMR technology from Wacom, you have the perfect vehicle, to have handwriting and to have all these functions in a digital way. And this is, from the educational perspective, very, very important.
Handwriting or hand drawing in education segment, it's always, you cannot decouple the handwriting and studying and teaching, right? So definitely the handwriting is a kind of a indispensable element of the studying and teaching, and there you're going to study by handwriting. So especially in Japan, it's also very strong. We can do furthermore. So handwriting to remember things, it could be one of the things. Handwriting to would be contributing to the memorizing something. Yes, of course, but handwriting in education is not just purpose for the remembering something. It's not for just memorizing things. On the top of the outcome of study, you achieve this score, you remember this, now you understand some specific subjects. But learning curve, the process of your studying, is so important.
For us, it's important that everybody and every people in the world has the ability to write by hand. As long as handwriting is an integral part of education programs, we are happy with it, because we think then the world humans are not lost.
Especially in Japan case, so students must learn how to write Chinese characters, so that writing by pen is very important to remember the Chinese characters. So I think pen usage is much required compared to US or other country case.
DSC would have some mission and responsibility, contributing to the new age of education, definitely. So in terms of the, adaptive learning, so the education's experience should not just be locked in the same class, the same method, same curriculum, same subject for all the students, but you really need to focus for each student, each kids, and respecting their thought process, learning curve. So it's going to be the key of adaptive learning, right? And STEAM education, science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. So you have the variety of aspects in education, what you're going to learn and how you're going to learn. So how technologies or DSC can help or support or contributing to this new kind of aspect of the new age of education. So yes, in that sense, I think DSC would have very important mission and responsibility.
Our display, refractive display, is no blue light instead of low blue light. For this no blue light, indeed, will give this eye safe, healthy to our kids, our young generation. That's very important. For this digital content we receive every day from our phone, from the notebook, from all kinds of this immersive display, is a kind of not that healthy and destroying, this kind of eye safe for our young generation. Using the writing to do some creative artwork or some creative writing or invention of this novel to trigger your brain.
Some cases, and I think education is one, where you depend on the content. and on the governmental structure and the way things go. And I think this is a major issue where the DSC can try to go into, because on the other side we need a standard someday. I think it would be a mess if we find in every country 10 different digital writing solutions. The one school makes it this way, the other school makes it the other way, but unfortunately not compatible. So I think this should be avoided and is a major chance to set the standard.
We have state-of-the-art hardware, and with other members of the DSC, I have no doubt that what we have together extends and recreates analog memories onto the field of digital writing. But we also need the software side as well, and to make sure that this is a wholesome and fulfilling experience to users, we are looking for more software companies to work closely together with. Through Connected Inc. and Digital Stationery Consortium, we were able to find mutually beneficial opportunities that contributed to a better writing experience. And this has been a great journey, and we are excited to see more companies come join the movement.
The opportunities is big, I believe. We improved our product based on the collaboration with analog, companies, but it's not enough. They have much more grip feeling, and writing feeling. They have more knowledge. We believe that we can collaborate more and more, and then we can invent the product which nobody seen, before.
If you look today at DSC, at who's part of DSC, these are members that already today provide solutions, technology, services, products to hundreds of millions of people in the world. So if you combine kind of like the whole client base, it's kind of like billions of people that actually use somewhat of the product that is provided by some member of the DSC. So I think there's also great responsibility behind what we're doing, because we are defining with what we do at DSC to some extent the future of digital writing and how it will be perceived in the future, how it will get used in the future, and which technologies are getting used in the future. Yeah, because it basically comes from the full value chain. If you just think around, it's embedded in mobile devices that are used by billions of people, the pens and so on, the interaction and so on. So what we are creating there with the partners, with the ecosystem around that, is actually used by so many people, and it's actually also defining, therefore, how writing is perceived in the future.
From our view, our vision, we will come out a net zero carbon e-paper device, and this is our end goal, because based on this net zero carbon device, we can make this device become carbon negative products. Since every paper you use for reading or writing, you can just use this e-paper device to replace this one-time use paper. And if for this device you can update it or read it or write it more than a million times, I think that's the whole spirit and also vision from Inc. For the following years. Eventually, we will make it together with DSC group or committee or this big society, and make a much better contribution to the society.
Looking forward for the next 5 years, I really like to engage DSC. I believe DSC should engage with more different communities. So one of the communities I like to engage is like our educations, because last 5 years we really focused technology part, data format and cartridge things, how we can come up to actual product, digital pen, digital pencil, digital, ballpoint pen. But from now on, for next 5 years, they're really meaningful experience for the education field. How our digital stationery can contribute to the learning curve of the future of students or future generation like kids. So trying to contribute or trying to be the part of the meaning for the growth for the education sectors. I think it's time for DSC to build up the new engagement of the education sectors, education service guys, and more end users, teachers, students, how we can learn from them directly to keep brushing up our digital stationery experience. This is one of the new communities we should engage. And important thing is engagement with the different categories, different communities. So I like to invite all the audience and all the communities. Let's work together and let's create very interesting, brand new, the next 5 years digital stationery experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining this session. And if you would like to connect with us and learn more about our activities, our partners, our products, our ideas, you can check out our website, and you can also find us on social media, on Twitter and LinkedIn. Please join us and let's build big ideas and innovation around digital stationery together.